Um, basically, I'll do one more thing. Sorry about that. I will do one more thing here, and that is to react to the leaked Yuha or Ywhach or Yahweh, the Kami or the Godverse character of Bleach, and his leaked moveset. And the reason is the code over the game, they accidentally leaked a unfinished version of Yuha. So once once that happens, if anyone, I'll also do the 1.3 update and maybe my thoughts on it on that as well. Let's just do this first. So that's a square. The square again. It goes into Kikami. Cool. Ooh, that's actually
Not too shabby.
there we go. That's just heavy. Oh my god, that looks so cool, bro. Damn! Damn, what the heck? Dang! That's a grab. The cool moves is what I've seen is he can do certain tilt skills with Ywhach, and certain tilt skills can go into different modes, which is kind of cool. I like that so far. Yeah, this is incomplete, so my assumptions are. Obviously, also finished. So, about that.
I will now release my full power.
Alright.
Saint Bogan.
Oh, we're using St. Morgan?
Now.
Dang, okay. He activates his ability! Sorry. For people who are anime only, the Almighty is his ability to literally see in the future. He has future cognition, he can basically prevent his own future. And again, this is people who are in the anime, so do not, so spoilers. And he has the ability to basically omniscient, essentially. In a sense. A pseudo-omniscience. That's why I always say, even you can call me on Twitter, I always say this, each characters, you need to seal them. You cannot beat them in like a fair fight. Certain characters like him, Aizen, you just cannot beat them in a fair fight. They're essentially, they're unkillable in a traditional sense. You can always seal them. That's so cool.
You persist to stand in my way?
Oh my god, he says flick the wrist, put the arrow in. Okay, awesome. The signature?
Is that all?
Okay, so that was amazing, y'all. That was an amazing sneak peek. And I also will shout out another dude. I will put in the title later on. Storm Nation X. Storm Nation. No, Storm Nation Bleach. Perfect. And I will check out his video. I'm gonna react to his video on
Yes, yes, yes. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know. Started off with change number 1. Yorichi can now combo off of her SP1. So it has to be the Flashmaster version. But
Okay, so with Yorichi so far, she seems like she got a buff in her combo potential, so it makes her really more deadly. I see the developers are cooking up, where they're trying to make everything more heavy, more heavy for the people who like combos, which that's fine. That's a fine comparison. I like the neutral stance. I like that neutral, slow approach. Build up slowly, traditionally in this game. which I like a lot more than I would say Storm, and it's like direct, like really simple, simple control. I like more combo. I like playing games like chess. I think like I like it best. I like playing games like chess. So it does simplify. I wish they target more than this.
Do the combo.
But so far, Ywhach looking.
If I dash up and do special flash, it beats it out. They absolutely snap for Keyscape attack.
Ooh, Hara, holy smokes. He's gonna be a combo monster. Him and Bleach are combo. That's what's gonna happen. It's just be combo. That's what's gonna happen. They are combo monsters.
Look at this. This is glorious. Special flash attack, dash up. It's crazy. What they did with Keyscape is insane.
Yeah, I could say I agree with Keyscape.
Actually feel
stronger,
better
making it
with
more
play.
solid.
You know, he can now combo after his SP2. And this not only works in level 1, it also works at level 2 and 3. So now this character's damage is not only insane, he not only has some...
Okay. I can see what people say in the community that he is the top character. Ease of use, combo variety, and the neutral, and you can still play neutral. And he has pretty strong neutral. And to me, in this game, what I analyze is the neutral is a lot more important than the combo. Neutral is like the first, and the combo is afterwards. If you worry about the neutral, if you worry about like, oh, you know, how I approach my opponent and get in my opponent, and once you do get in your opponent, it is over. So I can see where this character can be number one character, and the conversions of this character are going to be really deadly if you know you're neutral. He has a counter, he's just a lot of ability, he can do a lot of combo potential once he reaches you. He's essentially like a neutral aggressive character, which, oh boy. And since with this update is more neutral aggressive, I can see why he's more
raw flash steps. Look at that. He turns around fast enough to punish the raw flash. SP2 again.
Yeah, his neutral.
What is this?
Yeah, his neutral looking stronger.
This is absolutely... Tosin received some really cool things. I'm not sure if this was added this patch, but gain meter as fast as he used to. So as you can see, guys, this wouldn't be
like,
a patch unless we buff in Bankai Ichigo.
Bankai Ichigo looking like he got it
so this is
because he got nerfed in the first time of the game. He was very strong because he has no resets. It looks like this character can do resets again, potentially. Again, people can comment saying
he can now combo off and do your light attacks. He is no longer able to do something like this. That really sucks. I don't think the trade-off for SP2's damage is worth it. I think being able to always combo into something is always going to be better, but I digress. The next thing that he had used to before. So overall, I would say that this is generally
pretty good neutral.
It does
neutral
take
is
more
pretty
blood,
strong.
so look,
No,
it take,
okay, you have to understand. This is a good neutral. That blood wave thing is a pretty good neutral tool to get in and initiate. Because the fact is, if you hit, it gives you a hard ass crumble to recover. And in neutral play, you need some powerful tools. And with her, she has a very good neutral approach. She has good zone too. So I would say Unohana is definitely still going to be a powerful character. Probably going to be D-grade under me personally. Ichibe is probably going to be stronger than her, but she is definitely up there in terms of like just viability potential. And just she's just a strong character. Party Bell
has an even stronger combo, so she
looks like she got an buff. She's probably going to be up there too. Maybe she'll be very strong. Maybe we'll see a lot of Hardy Bells in tournaments. I don't fucking know.
For example, Nelly L can now charge like Doc. How they, the English ones are probably going to come out.
But okay, I'll give my thoughts here. Yes, the game is in a bad state. I will acknowledge it. Yes, the community is also in a very bad state. Yes, the game doesn't have enough features to keep things alive. I will admit that as a Bleach, Rebirth of Souls fanboy and person who likes the game and wants the game to improve. I will admit when shit is wrong. I'm not one of the people to be out here saying, "Oh, this is perfect. It's perfect. Nothing wrong. Nothing is. It's so perfect." People are probably no. People have valid points. People have valid criticisms, and you construct it, and they're bringing it out, and the community is just telling you, "Hey, we need more. We need more modes like tournament and endless, so we can make clan battles, we can get tournaments, we can get all this stuff started for the game's activity." We can also need, like I said, those are probably the top two things that I would say this will keep this media alive longer. Is the endlessness, so we can get clans and all this other shit, and all these clan matches and all these CBs, and just doing all this shit without going into the Storm 2 route. And yes, if anyone wants to know about Storm 2 clan battles, leader versus leader, co-leader versus co-leader, third versus third, all in separate lobbies. All in separate lobbies. And people literally had to either record it or just, be honorable. And in this society, I don't think that is going to work. It's too antiquated for most people these days. It is a valuable thing, I will admit that, but yeah, I'm not going to be blind because I'm an old man in terms of con. Finally, overall, this game still has potential, a lot more than Connections. And you can come out here saying, "Oh, you're a Connections hater." I guess you can call me that, but I don't think I'm a Connections hater because there's things on Connections that are good. There's good gameplay features, good mechanic features that they put in the game, but everything else they just shot in the foot. And community responded not wisely, but community responded, in its entirety. And that game is going to suffer due to other things around it. So that's its own problem. Bleach could be in the same fate. I'm not going to fucking deny it. But Bleach has such a much better solid gameplay, much better solid fundamentals, much more neutral, much more things you can approach for it. Every character just feels unique as hell to play. And you have to actually kind of learn and discover characters. That is what I like about games like this. I don't care if they're single. I don't care if it's like support. You can have supports like MVC2, which are amazing, by the way. Amazing games. And, it'd still be fun. But games like, when you simplify like Connections, it's not worth it. But sorry for bringing that up. It's just the most recent game and the most comparative game to this one. But overall, Bleach, I definitely do agree. Shout out to the homie Storm Nation. I do agree with his verdicts. His points are pretty good. And I do agree that we need lobbies. We do need all this stuff. This is your boy Sink Cool, and I'm out.